Welcome to another edition of Chicago Sports Podcast, Monsters of the Madhouse. I'm your host today, Leroy, aka Pinky the Phenom, in the building with your boy, Mr. Darius Lockhart. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And my boy BJ in the building.
What up?
Yes,
What
sir.
up?
Yeah, we doing it big, you know what I'm saying? My boy Q, you know what I'm saying? He got some things going on, you know what I'm saying? So he gonna sit this one out for tonight, you know what I'm saying? Get his rest in, but he better ice up and get ready for next Thursday. You know, he already know what it is. So we got some we got a lot of going on tonight. We're gonna go ahead and dive into the Caleb Williams contract, maybe get into a little bit of Chicago Skies, talk about some Bulls, maybe, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna kick things off with the Caleb Williams. But before I get started with that today, we would like to introduce one of the great personalities of the Cognac Boys from Chicago Bulls and Chicago Bears Central. Drum roll, please. Mr. Bobby coming in. Oh, yes. Come on, man. Come on. Don't be shy today, bro.
What up?
What it do, Bobby, man?
What's up, y'all?
Yo, what's good, Bobby?
What's up?
Not much. Ready to rock.
Right on.
We like to hear, man. That's what we like to hear, brother. So we're going to go ahead and kick this off real quick. We want to get your thoughts, you know what I'm saying? We're going to peel back some layers on the whole contract situation with Caleb. I want to, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get your thoughts on this right away, Bobby. How do you feel about the contract? Do you think it was, granted, it's all scaled out, but do you think the timing was appropriate? And do you think that it felt right, what they gave him?
I feel like the timing was appropriate. If I can remember correctly, it was been posted and placed out there that CJ Stroud signed last year on July 21st or 24th or something like that. So him signing yesterday, that's a good thing for me. Initially, when he did sign and we heard about, you know, him trying to work new things out, it was like, hey, man, come on, Caleb, let's get this thing over with. But then I thought about it. Any of us in the world that have ever negotiated a contract for our regular day job, if you see that your regular day job gonna offer you 5 days PTO, we gonna say no, I need some more on this. Or if you feel like they shorted you about 10 grand and you know your worth, you're gonna say, hey, I need, you know, X amount versus what you offer me. You already know the first offer, they're gonna try to lowball you anyway. So you got to counter with something. So I'm not mad at the young guy for doing what was best for him. And hey, the only thing the Bears can say is no. Everybody believe you're going to be the generational talent. They believe that you're going to be that guy. Shit, I'm going to see if I can milk the system too. That's pretty much what it is.
Absolutely.
Sure. All right, Darius, what you think, man? Go ahead, dive on in, brother.
Yeah, man. Look, listen, man. Caleb, number one pick in the positions he's in. You know, hopefully, you know, he'll have greater leverage come second contract. But as of right now, this is the biggest advantage. This is going to be the largest amount of leverage that he'll have until 4 or 5 years from now. So when you negotiate your deal, you need to make sure you get everything, you know what I'm saying, that you feel like you want, or you need to make yourself comfortable with the deal. So it'll make things go by a lot easier the next time around, you know, especially if you're a superstar. You know what I'm saying? I don't knock him for the no franchise tag thing. It's not something that hasn't been done before, but it's unusual and it's never been done before for rookies, from my understanding. But you know, as a number one pick, you have to take advantage of the leverage you have. You got to work your move, because if you don't, you know what I'm saying, once that ink is on the paper, you can't say what you wish you did and what you could have done. You know, then it's time to just go out there and, you know, play. Because once you sign on the dotted line, you on ice till 4 or 5 years from now.
Yeah.
So, you know, he's taking advantage of his leverage. And I think I advise anybody in any line of work, if you had this opportunity to, you should.
No, bro. Telling you,
For real.
especially if they call you for
Right.
real.
Yeah. If you're one of the chosen.
Yeah.
Fact.
All right, BJ, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
So I was like, is this real? But then when I realized it was real, I'm like, yeah. I mean, he has a spotlight on him. He has everything shining on him. So why not take advantage of it? Why not get whatever you can out of this spotlight right now? Because who knows what the future may hold. So hey, go get whatever you can get. If they're going to give it to you, or if not, but hey, go for it. Try it. What can they say? They're not gonna cut you. They're not gonna say, you know what, then we don't want you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess we all kind of unanimous with this. I mean, hey.
Yeah, my mindset was more of the fact that he was being more of a man of his word, and it was more alluding back to when he had the with the other quarterbacks. He had the interview with Ryan Clark and those guys on Pivot. He mentioned that he wanted to be a trendsetter. He wanted to be a trailblazer, shake the apple cart per se. So those are things he wanted to do.
Love it.
And this is part of him being a man of his word. He's going to do everything he can to be the trendsetter. Not just with the outfits and the things he's saying. He's doing it with contracts and stuff now. So this is just a tipping point. This is just a tip of the iceberg. And I can't wait to see what he does when his contract situation comes up. Maybe the Bears maybe he plays so well that the Bears buckle, by his second or third year. And they're like, look, we just going to throw silly money at you. We can't afford to even get you to that point. And he gets them, saying he got the Bears hanging by the bull, belt strap, he got him, it's a wrap, so. And I think that's essentially what's going to happen. I think Ryan Poles has got this, in his mind that, with the next 2-3 years, he's going to just sign him to whatever, give him a blank check, essentially.
And then, fellas, you got to look at it. This is part of evolution, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to evolution, that means, players get bigger, faster, stronger, but they also get smarter. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like Caleb has a mean team around him. Like he doesn't have a team full of hang-arounds. You know what I'm saying? He got a team full of guys, and his father's a real, you know what I'm saying? He's an astute businessman. So he understands what he's getting into. Like he's gonna be prepared on the field, but his father let him know they gotta be prepared off the field as well.
Hey, I think
touch on that, Bobby. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I think an important piece to this whole thing that was a few years ago. We seen that the NFL and the players had to renew their CBA, and they signed right on the dotted line real quick. And it was players like Aaron Rodgers. Don't really want to talk about it because y'all know the history. But nonetheless, this was supposed to be one of the smart things for him. You know what I'm saying? For the NFL players, Aaron Rodgers was trying to hold out a little bit to eliminate the franchise tag. If everybody remember that. But a lot of guys said, hey, we want them to take away some of the penalties for the drug test. We want other things. And some guys, look, I can't fault guys for saying, hey, get this deal done. I need my money. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you got to sacrifice for the longevity of the NFL, for the players. But for this situation, shout out to Caleb and his father. You know what I'm saying? Just like you alluded to, Darius, his father is heavy into real estate. That's what's being reported. So, those type of deals, there's so many type of deals that you can come up with in the real estate world. So shout out to them and keep trying to do it. Keep trying to change it. Hell, these owners, they're going to make their money regardless.
Illinois is rough, bruh.
Ain't it?
Taxes don't hurt. What's up, Stock? You know what I'm saying? We got Stock. We got Bearski Films. Shout out to my boy Bearski Films for hooking us up with the nice intro. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you. What up, Whit? We see you in the building. What's going on with Ricardo? You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with your 5-11 season, prediction. You know what I'm saying? But I don't
He's
agree
a Cleveland
with that.
Brown fan. He's a Cleveland Brown fan.
Bad enough. I mean, I don't want to get on you too much because what I'm saying, it's 12. We got 17 games. So if you're trying to say it might be going 6-11 or 5-12. So you might want to get the math right first before you kind of try to put those shade on our our quarterback. But just throwing it out there. Bad luck next time. You're trolling some game. You got to work on a trolling game. But hey. But like this, like I said, the worst that could happen, like you guys alluded to, is that they say no.
Absolutely.
And
that's the worst. That's the worst that can happen.
I mean, yeah, and to be honest, I think that the Bears actually was like, oh yeah, we're willing to do it, but they probably took it to the league, and the league said, the hell you thinking? No. The league probably Goodell and looked at him like, "Is you crazy? No, we ain't doing this. No." So because I have a feeling that the Bears want to give this young man, anything he wants.
I'm pretty sure the Bears will give him anything he wants.
There's already, you know what I'm saying, unconfirmed Twitter, you know, the Twitter X rumors going around that, you know what I'm saying, since Brandon Ayuk asked for a trade, that the Bears is on the phone and all that kind of stuff like that.
That's too much.
Ain't happening. Come on, Bears fans. We can't have everything.
Yeah, we can't be greedy.
That's too much. That's too much.
We ain't had nothing. We gotta get something.
We got three.
We can't be greedy if you ain't never had it. How you gonna be greedy if you ain't never had it?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something too, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all guys something too. I hate to be this guy, but I think the Bears, you know, from an organizational standpoint, they have a responsibility to do their due diligence as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, each side has a responsibility to, you know, one another and itself. Okay.
And if they did make a phone call, I'm not mad at them.
Yeah, I mean,
I would much rather them make the phone call.
Oh yeah, they said they checked on some stuff.
But that's the part of negotiation is a tug of war sometimes.
You know
That's a fact.
You know, even if it was just false interest, you know what I'm saying? Show that you're interested, that you want, show the fan base that you care, that you want to win. You know what I'm saying? You know, granted, the all-season moves and drafting Caleb was enough already to show that we're trying to win. You know, because we had a not an elite quarterback. We had a great quarterback in our room, but they was like, let's upgrade. You know what I'm saying? So we got Caleb. So, you know, so we did that, and you know, like I said, Davante Adams and Brandon Ayuk. You know what I'm saying? If they put the phone calls out there, that's all I care. Just show me. You know, let the rumor leak out somewhere eventually. Let it be true that you at least tried to make the phone call.
Now, if you're talking Davante Adams, I mean, shoot. I mean, that's a different story now.
Man, I'm cool on all them guys, man. I'm cool on all them guys. I ain't trying to rock this boat.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm happy with the guys we got, but if we can, but if, you know what I'm saying, if all it takes is for us to give up, you know, Valus and the young kid, Scott, and maybe a second round pick,
you know they're not taking them.
I'm just saying, for as far as contract and value, you know, give up 2 receivers to help that team out, and give them a second round pick for Davante Adams.
Yeah.
Look, I'll pack their bags myself. I'll move their whole house.
Man, I still ain't with it, man. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying, for Caleb's sake, to have a Davante Adams and a Keenan Allen in there with Roman Doomsday, letting that young man learn from both of them, Lord have mercy. Like that. Ugh.
I think the personalities would mix though.
No.
Because of because I look at a Davante Adams.
Cali boy as well. You gotta remember, Davante Adams is from Cali. You know what I'm saying? So he's got that. You know what I'm saying? I think him and Caleb would vibe. Because Caleb kind of got some of that Aaron Rodgers in him, and I think they would mesh well.
I get you on that one, but the man just said it with Shannon Sharp podcast. Only way he leaving the Raiders is to go play with Aaron Rodgers. That lets you know everything.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
He probably tired of he already talking about the end of his career. He ain't trying to play with no young punk. That's, you know what I'm saying. He talented. Yeah. He got a lot of expectations on him. Hell, I'm putting them all on a lot of expectations on him and this entire organization right now. You know what I'm saying? But Davante Adams, oof, yeah. I think Keenan Allen a better fit because of the personality.
Yeah. You know, let's piggyback off of that. You know, since you brought that up, about Keenan Allen being a good fit for him and things like that, and your expectations for him. What are your expectations for Caleb?
For Caleb?
Or the team in general, just Caleb.
The team? Well, yeah, I'll talk about Caleb first. So the expectation for Caleb is to come in, and by the end of the season, we say we can work with this. We can improve. You know what I'm saying? I know that's going to be the expectation of the playoffs. I believe the Bears are lined up to make the playoffs. That's the expectations for the team. But the expectations more specifically is going to come from the top. Matt Eberflus, you got your teeth kicked in your first year. The second year you came out, you fought back a little bit, but you still gave up some of those rounds and you lost some battles, be back blowing crazy games that you should have won. Did you learn from those mistakes? Did you learn? So this is the year for Matt Eberflus to step up. I'm holding him to a higher standard than everybody else because he's the leader of this team. Absolutely. And we don't want to continuously go through this process of hiring coaches and then you drafting a new quarterback, and then you're firing the coach, and now the quarterback that's supposed to lead this franchise into new heights and prosperity, he don't have the stability. Every single time a quarterback has came through here has been stupidity done by the front office or the head coach, Matt Nagy, idiot, and then they just can't get their stuff together. So I want to see Matt Eberflus grab this team and lead them and build off of what happened last season. Anything under a 9-win season is inexcusable.
Absolutely, 100%
you got to get it done.
For sure.
Go ahead, BJ. You were gonna say something. Go ahead, buddy.
No, I was just saying I agree. I mean, anything less than 9. I mean, I'll say 9, but I was thinking 10 because I think the floor is 10 for the Bears.
For sure.
I think the floor is 10. That's what I think. But I would give 9 just because it's a young team trying to mesh together and learn a new system. So I'll be more reasonable.
I agree with you, Bearsky. I agree with you, buddy.
I give old Eberflus some grace, man. Like Bobby said, long as he proved that he learned from his mistakes of the years past, because this will be his 3rd year. Mm-hmm. Young coaches gonna make mistakes just like young players are. The key is learning from the mistakes that you make. So 9-10 wins for me, I'm cool with that. And like you said, like Bobby said, long as Caleb gives us something to of satisfactory that we know that we can work with and improve, and it's going to improve year after year.
Facts.
Yeah.
But
yeah, so for me, my expectations for Caleb, I've been putting it out there. I got this man shattering records left and right.
He absolutely should.
Like I know I'm about to make BJ blow a gasket. I got him having 3 1,000-yard receivers. You know what I'm saying?
Lord have mercy.
DJ, Roman Doomsday, and Keenan Allen in that order as far as yards. It's like
Lord have mercy.
Now, if we're going receptions, I got Caleb, DJ, and then Roman Doomsday. I think Roman Doomsday is going to be our big play guy. Deceptive.
You're gonna have Bear fans going crazy.
You sure is.
Hey,
look.
Caleb gonna have the Chicago lit. I'm telling you.
look, and like Homer Simpson would say, crazy like a fox. Like I'm telling you,
hey, man.
I can feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone's expecting him just to like get by because he's a rookie. I don't see this young man as a rookie. He does not rub off to me like he's not giving me those Trevor Lawrence vibes. I am feeling when I see him, I see 3rd year, in his bag of tricks, Russell Wilson with the swag of Cam Newton coming in his rookie season.
That's so dangerous, though. That's so dangerous.
Yeah, it's dangerous for the defense. Yes.
No, well,
Cam Newton didn't have weapons, and the man still almost threw for 4,000 yards. He threw for 450 yards his first game, just throwing to a tight end and Greg Olsen. I mean, come on, like for real, like I don't see why people can't see what I'm saying. Like the offensive line wasn't as bad as as what it was played out to be. So we all know that a lot of that had to do with play calling. We're not going to get into the name of, he shall be renamed nameless.
Facts.
So, and injuries also plagued the team too. So this team stays healthy. There's no reason that this young man can't throw for 4,500 yards. Got plenty of weapons to throw.
Year 1?
Yes. I can see 4,500 yards.
Year 1?
Yes.
So hold on. I want to say something.
Hey, BJ, you got to chime in.
Look, I want to say something.
For me, I've already said that when I said for me, what I see from my expectations, like my true expectations way back was like 4,200 yards, over 40 touchdowns,
you did.
with about 12 interceptions. I did say that, and I said he's going to have 3 1,000-yard receivers.
Hey, bro.
And I'm
the only thing I'm going to say is what I always said when he says this. I hope you're right.
That's a fact. That's the best thing.
I'm going to be right. I'm going to be right.
Pinky, you going off the deep end here a little bit. I know you're excited about Caleb, I'm excited about Caleb. The whole
No, because
city of
I was
Chicago is excited about Caleb.
Look, as much as I love Justin, I said, what did I say? I said if Justin did not throw for over 4,000 yards, he was gone. No matter how much I wished and hoped he would stay. If he didn't do it, he was gone. Didn't I say that? I came on the show and I tried to, and I was fighting, not wanting to get Caleb and have the draft. But I said if he doesn't throw for right before the season started in our podcast, I said if this man don't throw for 4,000 yards like he said, he is gone. That was the only thing that was going to save his season. That was it. And I said it was going to come down to his numbers, his raw numbers. Rather win and loss record be damned, his personal performance was going to dictate what his future was going to be with the Bears. He did not get there. He got hurt. Regardless of him get hurt, he did not get to the number that I said he needed to get to keep his job safe in Chicago.
Okay.
If he would have got that, he would have had a chance to keep his job. And I guarantee you that Poles, even though he didn't get there, was still thinking and holding out hope that maybe should I do this one? Maybe I should keep him. Maybe I can still work.
No. Poles' mind was made up already. Poles was ready to let him go halfway through the season. He was already made up his mind. But here's the deal. When it comes to Caleb, your I want to say your fetish for Caleb. Which I mean is okay. It's okay. I mean, I like Caleb. I really do. But he is a rookie. And I am not willing to go off the deep end to say that he is going to be a 4,500-yard passer his rookie season. Though he has the talent around him and he has the skill set to do it, I just don't think it's going to happen his first year. If he does it, great, but I don't think he will because he still has to learn to play the NFL level, and everybody else has to learn this whole new system. So it's a learning curve, not just for Caleb, but for everybody. So I think it's going to be some challenges along the way. But I still think that they can still make the playoffs. But I don't think that they're going to be world beaters right out the gate.
I agree with you, BJ, for sure. Simply because when we talk about Caleb Williams and the system he ran in college, it was an air raid system, which is a one read system. Shane Waldron don't run that. And Caleb Williams gonna have to learn these guys in the NFL. Most of them on the defensive side is bigger than him, faster than him, more athletic than him, and smarter than him, especially right now at this point of his career. Now, Leroy, my guy, he can absolutely do all that, but we gotta be real, you know what I'm saying, considerate of what could possibly happen in our history with Chicago quarterbacks.
Right. We are the Chicago Bears.
No, the thing is, though, we're thinking about the Chicago quarterback as if our quarterbacks are still stuck in the old way of thinking of the organizational side too. The organization played a big role into why the quarterbacks performed the way they did. We all admit that. We all know that the organization is the biggest reason why the quarterbacks did not have the continuity and the comfort of success. We don't have to worry about that anymore. Ryan Poles is, for me, he's already proved, like you guys have on y'all show, say we in Poles we trust, you know what I'm saying? That's the new moniker. Like, I'm not worried about it because I know that he's got the organization's got his back. Like before he was drafted, like y'all saying, before he was drafted, they already had plans in motion. You know what I'm saying? He already throwing passes to Roma Doomsday. He already was throwing passes to Keenan Allen before they traded for the brother. Like things that already has stuff set in motion. I'm of the mindset of like, I'm not holding on to the past because you hold on to the past too long, you're gonna be left there. You're gonna get left there. I can't do it no more. You know what I'm saying? So
I can rock with that.
Like I'm thinking of progressive. Like I'm trying to put on, my futuristic GM shoes. I'm thinking the way of the planning, the way that Ryan Poles has laid the foundation. He took that brick and laid it as beautifully as you can every single day until now you have a wall. You got a foundation. And that was the first season. Second season, he got a roof. And now you're putting in furniture. You're putting all the aesthetics in the third season. That's what we're doing now. And now we're going to see this turn into a beautiful house. that they built.
Yes, that's true.
And-
But it all has to play out. I think we're jumping the gun here.
I don't think we are, but I think our past and our fear.
Everything looks good on the outside, but we got to see how it all comes together and how it works together.
But the people, so, like Bobby, like you said, he came from an air raid offense. But we also got to remember that he was running for his life in that offense, so he didn't have time to do just the one read. He actually had to make the reads on the run, which plays into his favor, something that Waldron hasn't had in his quarterbacks. He's never had a quarterback that he's worked with that was able to make his reads on the run. The only one that came close, the only one he worked with that came close to that, I believe, was Matthew Stafford. It's the only quarterback he worked with that had that familiarity where he can work on the run, dealing with not having an offensive line, which is why I have confidence in Shea Waldron working with Caleb, because Matthew Stafford and Caleb have that. They both have that arm strength, like they can just rocket the ball on the run. They have that similar game where their eyes are always down the field. They're not necessarily trying to run for the first down. They're trying to put the dagger in your heart. Matthew Stafford had that. He's just older. You know what I'm saying? So, and Geno Smith has the pocket poise that, Caleb's got better pocket poise. It's night and day. So I'm not worried about anything that Shane Waldron's going to throw at Caleb, because I have a feeling that Caleb is the perfect fit for the offense. And I think the fact that he doesn't have to play hero ball will shock everybody, because everyone's going to actually finally see the true potential of Caleb Williams, because he's not running for his life. But he's got weapons to quickly throw the ball to get the outlets, let the players do their job like he wanted to do in the air raid offense. And I actually have a feeling we're going to see more similarities of that air raid offense because of the receivers we have. We're going to see flashes of that, because no defense in their right mind is going to sit there and try to play man coverage all game. They're going to have to play zone somewhere. And when they do zone, that's when the offense is that's when we're going to really see Caleb light teams up. Because if teams go out there bold enough thinking like they can go man-to-man, cover all the Keenan Allen or DJ Moore by themselves, good luck. That's all I can say. Good luck. Yeah. If you really think you really think any linebacker is fast enough to keep up with Kmet and Everett, yeah.
They can keep up. They just too little.
Yeah. That's some big tight ends. Them some big tight ends.
Them big dudes.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, all I can say is good luck. Good luck trying to find. Good luck not trying to put guys out there that aren't going to be a mismatch right off the back against DJ Moore or Keenan Allen.
But the question is not going to be what we like, and I get that point. But it's going to be how fast does Caleb realize he ain't got to hit the home run every play? Because
I think he realizes after his second preseason game.
I think it's going to take longer than that.
I
think it's going to be about 4 or 5 weeks. It's probably going to be the first 6 games before the bye.
I'm just saying the numbers may not show it, though. I'm still thinking he's going to put up big numbers. He might have more. He might make more mistakes within the first 6 games. Might fumble game, might have a fumble or 2 or something like that. Might have a 2 interception game or something like that. But I think after 6 weeks, the mistakes will be literally like non-existent by then. But I honestly think his learning curve is going to be a lot. I think he's going to surprise a lot of people. I think he's way more cerebral than people are giving him credit for, because of what people are seeing what he did at college and not understanding that this young man is, what I'm saying? The kid is brilliant, in my opinion. I just think that he's going to be a wizard out there. I think he's going to come out there and he's going to be like CJ Stroud right off the back, just lighting it up. You know what I'm saying? The poise is going to be there.
I agree with a lot of things you guys are saying, man. But one thing, I don't think it was.
Yeah, that's part of the point I'm trying to make.
No. Because I do agree that you got to let the pass go and all that. I do agree with that. But one thing I'm kind of like in a disagreement of, as far as the organization having an effect on the quarterbacks we had in the past, I just don't think we had the right guys. And that's just being honest, because I honestly think you guys, Pinky and BJ, y'all heard me before say that development is on the player. The team has a scheme and a concept, You know what I mean? To what they want you to run. That's why you had a playbook. But all the intangibles and everything else, I think that's on the player. I think I've always felt like, regardless of sport, baseball, basketball, football, your development is on the player. You know what I mean? Now, when it comes down to schematics, that's on the coaches and everything else. But, as far as, the development of getting better individually, I think it's on the player. Go ahead.
I was going to just chime in real quick and ask you a question. When Mitch Trubisky had a Pro Bowl year in 2018, Matt Nagy, dumbass, over the offseason, listened to an advisor that was on the Chicago Bears who had a negative thing to say about Mitch Trubisky. And we seen Mitch Trubisky go from being a mobile quarterback in 2018 to 2019. Matt Nagy now want to make him a pocket passer. That was never his game. I'm with you. Players gotta develop.
Yeah.
But with football, schematics matter. And you can't just hand out any playbook to anybody.
No doubt about it. And I agree with you. Okay, well, Mitchell was a Pro Bowl alternate QB. Okay. Now, I know Pro Bowl is Pro Bowl.
Fair enough.
But now, the part of the coach's job, because in the NFL, things change year after year. Facts. The way you have to add something to your game on a yearly basis to maintain success in the NFL. All right. Now, Matt Nagy, not one of my favorite guys, but to his defense of what he was trying to do with Mitchell Trubisky, because we all understand as a mobile quarterback, that's not a winning formula to win Super Bowls. You'll win a lot of regular season games that way, but when we talk about winning Super Bowls, being mobile, you have to be more than that. And I think Matt Nagy was trying to raise
his IQ.
He was trying to raise Trubisky's acumen as far as being a quarterback. It's cool that you have this ability to get out of trouble and to escape pressure, but you still have to have the cerebral part of the game, the ability to anticipate. You know what I mean? The ability to improvise when things break down. You know what I mean? He was trying because, remember when they go to the press conference and Mitch get up there shaking and all nervous and stuff, sounding like a robot?
He wanted to turn the TVs off.
Yeah. And then, you hear Matt Nagy saying, okay, we're going to whatever they call 2.0 and 1.0, 2.0 and all that. He was trying to get Mitch to 2.0, but they skipped 1.5. You know what I'm saying?
And I agree with everything you said. And that's how it should go. But Matt Nagy didn't do that. In the Eagles game, to get the chance to kick the field goal, Mitchell Trubisky, 2 best passes of his life, set us up for the field goal.
For sure.
If you Matt Nagy, you say, let me channel that. Let me see how I can work with that. Not go get Nick Foles.
They thought Nick Foles was going to be
a pusher.
They thought Nick Foles was going to be an attribute to the team because he had knowledge of the offense. But the problem is Nick Foles still thought he could be a starter.
Yeah, he thought he was the guy.
So instead of being a
mentor
or an extension of the coach, he's trying to take the man's job.
And that's how Matt Nagy mishandled Justin Fields, because you went and got the red rifle with no shells in the rifle, Andy Dalton, and you didn't even have Justin Fields taking reps as if this was going to be his team of the future. Yeah. That's and you right on the money with everything you said. It's just that when we talk about this organization, a lot of stuff didn't line up, bro.
Yeah, that's all we know. But we know it. Listen, man, we got over. I don't know how old everybody is, but I know myself. I got over 37 years of seeing this. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I can't jump on the Pinky's bandwagon, because I am traumatized from all the years of disappointment.
He said, forget about the past. BJ said, how could he?
Well, see, Pinky tied the man to a rocket, man. Pinky to send the man out of space. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I think, because check out CJ Stroud. Like y'all mentioned, CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud, they threw for 4K, had a heck of a year,
Absolutely.
but the Texans still only won 10 games. You know what I mean? So sometimes less is more. You know, especially with the situation that Caleb in. He has a lot of weapons. He has a lot of mouths to feed. And don't forget, fellas, we still have to run the football. We still have to run the football.
That's a fact.
And another thing about Shane Waldron, he loves the screen game and he loves the pass to the running backs. So those guys gonna have to eat too. So, you know, like, I just think if he throw for 3,600 yards, you know, 27 TDs, you know, 12 or 13 picks, and we win 12 games, you can't argue with it.
Pinky just want the record, so all he got to do is pass for 3,900 yards, and we good, bro. We good. 3,900.
He would eventually get 4,000. I believe that.
Eventually.
I just not want to put
by
that
week
on
17, he will pass the 4,000 yard mark. Let's believe it. Don't look. Like you said,
and you didn't even say just
I can't be greedy if I never had it. We
it.
can't be greedy if we never had something, right? You're not greedy if you never had it, right? So I'm starving for this man to give me 4,000. Give us 4,000 so we can stop having people
can we just
about
get
the
a
franchise, bro. Stop
pass?
thinking like that. We can't stop. You can't be. Don't settle. That's the thing. We settling.
Agreed.
The way you're talking right now, that's settling. We deserve better as Bears fans.
That's a
Stop
fact.
having that mentality that we'll be okay with this. We'll be okay with that. Bulls fans didn't settle, and we got them championships that you see behind Bobby.
And
You know
then
what I'm
we
saying?
settled right after.
When Jim Fink took over when that man took over the team, the first thing he said, we are going to change the way we do things. Ryan Post came in and said, we are going to change the way we do things.
Changed everything.
When you have that mentality that you are going to change things, that means you are done settling for what was the past.
Yeah.
A fact.
That means mindset, players, tradition, all has to change.
Facts.
Yeah.
PTSD don't change overnight.
Even change the moniker.
Bro say he need therapy.
You know what I'm saying?
Like BJ say you need therapy.
I feel you trying to come over, BJ. I feel you want to jump over the broom. You got your foot over. You just ain't get it yet.
I want to, but
just
my
do it, brother.
Is really hard to
jump over. Just jump over. I can already tell Bobby he ready to jump over.
Hey, you already know if Caleb Williams come week 1 versus the Titans throw 300 yards, I'm going crazy on the post game. I
will be on your show saying like I told you.
You already know. Hey, shout out my man Pink. You already know. And
shout out to everybody that's watching the show. We got over almost 100 people and almost 100 in the chat already. We got all these people watching. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you. Let's get these likes up. You know what I'm saysaying? Get these likes up. You know what I'm saying? We got a special guest in the building. You know what I'm saying? Don't embarrass Pinky today, y'all. Come on now. Get some like for us. You know, like and subscribe, everybody. You know what I'm saying? We got tracks in the building. You know, holding it down for us as always. You know what I'm saying? We got Q. What up, Q? I know you out there watching, brother. Enjoy your dinner. I'm mad at you. It's all good though. I see how it is.
Now y'all guys touched on something, man. And I'm agree with you. You know what I'm saying? Caleb indeed is a different cat, bro. He's different than it's different than anything we've ever had in this organization at that position. So his preparation, he's already prepared, you know what I'm saying, to do. His mindset is like Pinky's, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, hey, shoot for the moon. If you land amongst the stars, it's still all good, baby.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm with you. I
hope we get that 45,
man. I'm nervous, man.
Me too.
Hey, it's all right to be nervous. Don't get me wrong. I'm nervous too. I'm just more nervous that, you know, saying that we're going to get to that point where we get that hope and it's going to get snatched away from us. Like we get a chance to win a game that's going to get us to the playoffs and we lose because we throw an interception or something. That's the kind of nervousness I got. I don't have the nervousness like he ain't going to get it done. Like I'm
that's not getting it done.
That it's happening.
That ain't getting it done.
No. But I'm saying like in the playoffs, like he lose a game in the playoffs or something. But the records, I'm talking about as far as records and all the stuff, the statistical stuff I'm talking about.
It's
done. It's happening. Like
That's
Like-
why I said 3,900, and I'm setting the bar that way. So soon as he crossed 3,900, I'm going bonkers. But if he falls short of 45, what you gonna do, big dog? Hey,
I am
yeah,
gonna
he just
lose.
got to get it next year. I'm be like, no,
Look.
he did it this year 1. Let's go.
Hey, bro.
He do it
I
year.
hope
Look,
y'all right,
when he
man.
do it year 1,
Me too.
I am going to go bananas on this show.
You should.
I'm
You
gonna
already
go live.
predicted it. You already
I'm
know he's
going
gonna do it.
crazy.
You already know.
Like you want look, y'all gonna want to make it a meme out of me because the moment it happens, I'm telling you, it's gonna. I'm
You
going
need to have
crazy.
D Rose meme for you.
If
D-Rose
keeping that
when he hit
same
that
energy
jumper.
was a person,
Look, or why not? Why not us? Like D Rose said, why not us? You know what I'm
They
saying?
said, you
That's the
preaching,
mentality.
big dog.
You know what I'm saying? When he was talking about MVP, he's like, why not me? That's the mentality I'm coming with this. That's how I feel
True that,
about
true that.
Caleb getting them 4,000 yards.
True
Let's
that.
go.
True
You know what I'm
that.
saying? That's how I feel. Why not Caleb? Why not the Bears getting the
Now,
1,000
they
yards?
said, hey, if Caleb do that, the curse is broken. We good.
Oh yeah, I think the curse was broken the moment that we got another first round pick the second year and was able to get the quarterback in the beginning.
Yeah.
Hey, if it,
We're one of the only franchise, the most storied franchise. We've never had a first overall pick as a quarterback.
bro, it's crazy how all this fate, like all this luck, has fell into our hands. Shout out to my man G Walker from CNG. He mapped it out. The Bears, look how they got it off of Hail Mary. look at how all this started off of Hail Mary, and then y'all come in and swoop and get the number 1 overall pick again, so you can get Caleb Williams and and then you go get Rome too.
Yeah.
The luck has been right here. Hey, we just got to see it be put on wax. That's it.
Shout out to Lovie Smith, man.
Shout out to Love.
Lovie Smith. He's the true MVP right
Shout
there.
out.
Oh, we gonna
Hey, by
look, we
December,
gonna have to
if
put a
we
statue
looking
out there in front
good,
of the
we
building.
gotta go ahead and package up a gift and send it to Lovey. By December, if we looking good,
I feel you. Hey,
Merry
Stocky, man. You right, man. We start greeting each other with the claw, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No, we might need to.
Yeah.
Call might be.
Hey, y'all, that's cool. I'll still do it. I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? Caleb, yo, that's my
Put the
boy.
claws
Man.
up.
You got a little claw
claw in
behind
the
you,
back.
too.
Yeah.
You got a little claw behind you.
Oh man, you guys are awesome. We are so right now we were talking about show started off talking about the confusion that was going on with the Caleb contract, and we you know what I'm saying, now we're talking kind of digging in deeper about Caleb's potential with the team and how we feel about the direction of the team and Caleb. And yes, Stocky, yes, I'm preaching. You know, so the sermon is on in service today. The sermon is in full force today. Yes, sir.
No.
So can I get an amen? Yes.
Well,
we got our boy Bobby in the building. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, one half the Kanye boys. You know what I'm saying? So
welcome, man.
yes,
Yes,
we are
sir.
blessed to
Appreciate
have you on. You know, because I know you got a busy schedule. I mean,
Man,
you.
this is what my 5th pod today.
Look, bro. I know. I had a chance to watch 3 of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here. I mean, I was gonna respond, but you know what I'm saying? I would have got jelly donut and stuff.
Yeah,
all
this my
over
5th
the
pod
screen,
today.
you know what I'm saying? But I'm sitting here running errands. I got the phone, and I got the phone sitting right here in the car. I'm here, I'm driving. I'm sitting here like, oh, I need to respond to that.
Let's
Oh,
go.
let me try.
Let's
No, I
get
couldn't do
right.
it, so-
It's
Man,
definitely
I
been a
love that
busy
show,
one,
homie.
man, for sure.
Yeah, check the guys out. You know what I'm saying? Chicago Bulls, Chicago Bears Central. Great show, guys. Got it. I'm throwing out,
Appreciate
throwing out the plug. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't checking them out, something wrong with you.
Now,
We
tripping,
all Bears
you know.
fans here. Check them out. They know what's what too. You know what I'm saying? They just like us. You know what I'm saying? They just a little bit more established at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Hook 'em, brother.
All right, but it's enough space for everybody to eat, man. Ain't no hatred coming from me.
Yes, sir.
It's enough
Yeah,
space for
and as
everybody
everybody
to
can see, I don't miss meals. I love to eat. So, all right, guys. So, we got some. We're gonna kind of do a quick random, Q&A real quick. Anything else we want to talk about? You know what I'm saying? That's out there in the world. You know, Team USA. You know, maybe some Bulls action with the summer league. I'm tending more to want to talk more about the summer league and our rookie shining out there. Even though, you know what I'm saying, we've had some pretty some weird third quarters in summer league. I know it's summer league, but I'm not liking the play calling during summer league with the coaching because, like, our rookie, he's been balling. It's like they trying to pull up the gas in the third quarter, and then we lost these last couple of games because of it. It's like they pulled up the reins.
I
Well,
mean,
the coaches are developing too, so they learn.
Yeah.
I get that, you know. Like that, I'm starting to, you know, what I'm saying I've literally got to put my foot in my mouth on the young guy, the young hometown kid. He been showing me something. Like,
Yeah.
for sure.
like
I'm impressed. I'm not gonna lie to you. And you know, like you said about those breakdowns in the third quarter, you know, it's still that weird mixture of super young guys and guys that's gonna be playing in LA Fitness. You know what I'm saying? In a couple of weeks. You know, and it's no disrespect to them, but it's just let's call a spade a spade.
Facts.
You know, it's just that weird mixture of, you know what I'm saying, young talented guys and guys that don't have the talent, you know, to the level of being a NBA player. You know what I'm saying? So when you have that mix, it's gonna be some pitfalls, it's gonna be some mistakes being made, it's gonna be some slip-ups. You know, because the young guys getting super excited. And I know, you know, with Montes, you know, he displays a lot of energy out there on the floor too. He's very expressive, you know, especially like when he makes a big play, or you know, like he created a couple of posters. You know what I'm saying?
You see, they sat there, looked at him like, how'd that feel?
Yeah, he's charged up. And I think against Detroit, what's the young kid name in Detroit? I think they played together with Ignite. Holloman. Yeah. So you know, that was that was a game for him. You know what I mean? But I'm excited about the season in general. You know what I mean? Summer League. You know, I like it because it's basketball. Because like I've said to guys before, I can watch anybody.
Stop it, Jordan Rosen, man. Stop it, Stocking, man.
But you know, a lot of people not excited about them. The moves that were made. I'm looking for them to make a few more.
Me too.
They need to make a couple more. They need to make a couple more.
You
know, I don't think it's that many more moves coming though. To be honest with you, BJ.
Yeah, I don't think so because nobody wants LaVine.
I mean, the Clippers are showing interest again. They initially had interest.
I mean, but they just
back, and now they got interest again.
I think that may be the reason why they traded Russ. Maybe that's the reason why they traded Russ.
They signed Chris Dunn to a 3-year
deal. The Clippers traded Russ.
Yes.
Russell
and he got bought. He did a buyout.
This happened earlier today.
Yeah, and he just got hit. He hit waivers. He hits waivers, I believe, later on tonight, and he'll be signing with the Denver Nuggets.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So he signed with the Jazz. The Jazz is gonna give him his.
Well, he was traded to the
Jazz.
Traded to the Jazz. He's gonna get bought out.
Yep.
But the funny thing, that's how he ended up with the Clippers in the first place. He got traded to the Jazz.
He don't want to
play him bought out again.
He don't want to play with Utah.
Yep.
They said he wanted to play over there.
Man. But as far as the other moves made by the Bulls, man, I can dig it, man. Listen.
Yeah. I'm liking the youth movement. I'm loving the youth movement.
Hey, if we can get in.
They should have done this 2 years ago.
That's true. If we can get a slot on that Race to Cooper flag, man, I'll be down with it.
I don't know if the Bulls might be interested in that, unfortunately.
If they keep Zach LaVine, they're going to be right there in the cups of things.
I think even without Zach LaVine, they anticipating being a play-in team, and I think that when these teams are going to be tanking, these guys are going to be fighting. It's going to be teams that's worse than the Bulls fighting for Cooper flag. Like, you know what I'm saying? The Nets,
I mean,
the Wizards might still be fighting for them, all that. So I mean, it's a chance. They ain't never out of it. I just say just protect your top 10 pick if you're the Chicago Bulls. Go hoop. Protect your top 10 pick at all costs. That's it.
For sure.
Speaking of potential of top 10 picks, did anyone hear about the Chicago Sky trading away their star point guard, their starting point guard?
I didn't like that trade. I didn't like that trade.
I like the trade because we get a first round pick from the Suns that wasn't initially the Suns, the Connecticut Suns first pick, because they're being competitive. They gathered a lot of picks when they were bad. And now this first round pick that they gave us is from a team, most likely Dallas's. And if Dallas is still bad, it's going to be a top 10 pick.
Oh, so they got 2 decent players back though.
Yeah, we got 2 young prospects who, one who came off the bench. She just set a record, the WNBA record for the most 3-pointers coming off the bench as a reserve player. So
really,
she set the record. I think it was 6 3-pointers coming off the bench, and she just did that like 2-3 days before she was traded.
Wow,
she set that record. So, and
we're gonna need 3-point shooting for sure.
The Sky need 3-point shooting. And they are, they're rebuilding the team still. They're still trying to find their niche or what they want this team to be. And I think they're looking to be a 3-and-D kind of team. They want perimeter shooting and they want their bigs to kind of flow, kind of like how kind of more of like the Dwight Howard Orlando Magic is how they want this team to be run.
But they get rid of their best 3-point shooter though.
Well,
in exchange for 2, possibly. Right?
Yeah.
Yes, they trade for 2 3-point shooters. The Sun get a great point guard who can facilitate. Who's not needed to be a 3-point, who's not needed to be a shooter. They needed a true facilitator, which is what she is.
And another thing,
she hindered the team. She hindered the team as far as her scoring. They don't want her. They don't want to have to rely on her. She's not what the Sky want. The Sky wants someone who can be a slasher. The young lady that we had, that she's more of a slasher kind of, young player. She's just didn't have enough time to show that. So we have that now. And we got the 3-point shooting that we desperately needed. So
that's good though.
Two things. The Sky is taking on the identity of their head coach. Now I don't know.
I know.
I don't know if you guys remember Teaspoon when she was a player. But she
was a beast.
She was a defensive minded, point guard that on offense she believed in pushing the pace.
Exactly.
And that's something, the young lady that was traded, she had some inconsistencies with, and it kind of hindered her, if you know what I'm saying, for lack of a better term. It kind of hindered her play because she was up and down. Like some days she'll be, good, pretty good. Some days she'll be great, but other days it'll just be, nothing. So she got, we got better. The Sky got better, man. And the young lady that left here was a very good player, but she didn't fit the direction in which Teaspoon was trying to go.
Fair enough.
Okay. Yeah.
And it opened the door.
I hope so.
It opened the door up for what's her name?
Kennedy Carter.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a
hooper, boy.
Yeah. It kind of opened up the door for her, man. Gave her more room to do her thing.
That's good.
Yeah.
So got a question for you, Bobby. It's kind of trying to quickly find it on here. It's kind of a season schedule prediction. I want you to kind of quickly give us a quick play-by-play. I'm gonna throw this on up there real quick. So you see the schedule here. You know what I'm saying? What you thinking?
You want the whole season?
Yeah, quick, just kind of a quick, what you think, win-loss record, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so I think the Bears can go. I think it's gonna be what? They'll be 10-7.
Okay.
I think that and they can even go higher, to be honest with you, but it's all gonna be dependent on, other things, play, schematics, all that stuff. Can they close out games? Because I think the defense is gonna be good enough. But that first 6 or 7 games, I believe that's where the Bears got to get their money. And then absolutely come out of the bye. You gotta win 3 in a row. These teams, you know what I'm saying? They got some talent over there. They ain't got the talent the Bears got. They got to come out that gate firing for that last stretch of the season, because going up against these division rivals, that can knock your confidence out. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the way that Jaquan Brisker's been talking. Montez Sweat say he don't want to lose anymore to the Green Bay Packers. You go win the first game against the Green Bay Packers and you lose, where your confidence going? You still going to remain confident?
That's going to be the season works in their favor.
Exactly. So you got to go out here and handle business. Me personally, I don't think the Bears are worried about the Lions. I don't think the Bears are worried about the Vikings. I think when the Bears lose against the Packers, that's when it hurts. So they got to get over that hump. I'm not saying they necessarily have to do it this season, but you at least got to get one at home against these guys, bro.
How you feel about the record in division, the divisional record?
The divisional record, I believe the Bears going 4-2. I believe this season they gonna know, because the Bears, I don't care all that flashy stuff that the Detroit Lions do, and they had a great season. Don't get me wrong, I don't care about none of that. But Matt Eberflus in both games showed that he can outcoach Ben Johnson. So we solid. The only thing that comes down to is when we look at Jordan Love. A lot of people hyped up about Jordan Love. I'm gonna show him some love and say he had a hell of a second half of the season. But now that everybody's got their eye on him, they looking at the film. Can he adjust again to be the next great Green Bay Packers quarterback? We shall see. I believe the Bears got the defense and the personnel to match up perfectly with them, much better than what they had the chances of last year, for sure. And the Vikings, come on now. Is Sam Darnold? No.
Bruh.
I ain't worried about no damn Sam Darnold, bro.
Ain't nobody with it, man.
Hey,
I got the
somebody
Bears
else said it,
5-1.
man. Like, I've been so sick of people talking about them having all these weapons. You got Sam goddamn Darnold as your quarterback. I do not care who your weapons are.
That's a fact.
You got Sam
Hey,
Darnold.
check this out. Not to cut you out, Pinky, but Addison got himself in a little bit of trouble.
He did get himself in some trouble.
Oh
So-
yeah,
Yeah, I saw that.
I saw
Man.
that. Yeah. I
Listen,
saw that.
man, they got some things to think about up there, man.
Sure do.
It's like the whole boat. It's like the whole boat cruise thing all over again for Minnesota.
This is second time.
Season over before it even got started.
This is
And if
second
things
time,
get
too,
ugly
man.
in Minnesota, Jefferson gonna win out.
Yeah.
Nah, he just got that bag from the folk, man.
He stuck.
He can't have.
He can request a
Can he be
trade.
out?
He's stuck. Yeah, he's stuck.
Yeah, he just
He
got
getting
that
that-
bag from the people, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's nice jerseys y'all rocking though. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Bears,
Yeah.
I
man.
see, I see my
y'all.
boy, I scoot y'all up. My
Real.
boy Darius Stoke. He only a doomsday jersey there.
Yeah,
Let him know.
yeah.
Man. Oh, I was salty when I saw that he got this. I was salty when I saw you had the only a doomsday. I was like, no. I was like,
Hey,
oh,
man.
Let's go.
God, I was salty. That's all
I
good.
knew
though.
everybody. I knew everybody was gonna jump on the Caleb, man. But you know, usually I get either linemen or defensive players, man. But you know,
Yeah.
I rock.
I
You got
ain't
the
mad
right
at it.
one. You got
For
the
sure.
right dude because I think, are we all in agreement that Caleb's going to wind up winning Rookie of the Year this year and Offensive Player of the Year?
I
I
think
hope
the
so.
the chances are strong, but hey, don't
Yeah.
forget about the McDaniels over there in Washington. He nice.
Yeah, Daniels is nice. I think that's the only other team that's a they're going to be an underrated team. They still going to lose to us, by the way, by 3 touchdowns. Just saying. But yeah, throwing that out there. Washington losing. They ain't beating us. So just throwing it out there. I hope you're watching, Daniels. You're losing. That team, I got them. That they a dark horse playoff team to me still, in my opinion.
Washington.
Yeah,
Ain't no way.
I think I say
They
that
got a lot of holes. They got a lot of holes.
they, I think it's just more of I have more faith in Dan Quinn and the pieces that they still do have, because Terry, Scary Terry, he ain't went nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So he's got some weapons as receivers and stuff. So offensively, I think they're gonna have a lot of shootout games until Quinn builds his defense the way he wants it to. But I think they're gonna wind up being like a 9-18. They squeak into the playoffs as a wild card team or something. Like, I just feel like they're a team that team that no one's expecting to be in the playoffs, and they're gonna be that team.
So you
6
think-
games
you
match.
think-
6
think the
games
East-
match.
You think the East gonna get 3 out of them?
You what?
You
He's
think
ain't
the East
getting
gonna
3.
get 3 out of them? You think the NFC East gonna get 3 teams?
I don't even
out
think
of
they get 2, to be honest with you.
No, I think it's only gonna be the 2 teams. I think it's gonna be 2 out of the East, with Washington being one of the wild cards.
No
And-
way. No way in the world.
And the reason I
No
said it
way.
was
So they get 3? No.
no, I said 2. I said one. I said
Washington being the second one?
Washington's the second one, and I
Over
guess
Philly and the Cowboys.
I think the Cowboys are gonna have a monumental meltdown somehow. They're not
Ain't
gonna
no
be a team there.
way, bro.
As much as I don't like the Cowboys, I don't see that.
Yeah, I don't see them being
They
better.
still ain't
better than
figured
the
out the
Cowboys,
situation
at
on
least
if they
right
gonna if they keeping Dak or not. There's too much uncertainty with that team for me.
Well, Dak is gonna be there this year. Dak's gonna
He'll
be
be
there
there.
this year for sure.
Yeah,
Can't
yeah,
trade
I
him,
can assure you that Dak Prescott will line up in September with the Cowboys.
yeah, he'll be there this year. But I
They
think
can't trade him unless he approve. He got a no trade clause.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm
yeah,
not a
like I
believer
said,
in
that's just my opinion about as far as like
like everybody
other
else. though.
teams. You know what I'm saying? So they're just like my sneaky dark horse team to make the playoffs. Do I care? No. Do I care if they make it or not? No, because I'm more worried
And
about my
Daniels
Bears.
needs to beef up. He's a little light. You know?
That's why it didn't make sense for me. I'm like,
Yeah, he
Bears,
can
you
look-
gonna trade Justin Fields to draft the skinny Justin Fields?
Right.
Like what? Like no, no.
No,
But
that
I
already
think
knew
he
that
got
was
some
never
game
happening.
though. I think
He
got
does.
some
He
game.
got game.
Yeah, he's got to
was
get. I
college.
already knew
That
that
was
wasn't happening.
That's
We gotta
a
see what they
fact.
can do in the pros.
That's yep.
But then again, could have people fallen Washington might have fallen for the trap that the Bears fell for.
What you mean?
You know, they see all these talented guys with this quarterback, and they're like, "Oh, look what he can do." But then he goes to a team that's like the Bears, and you see that, oh, he's still very limited. He's very raw. He's got flash. He's got pizzazz here and there. He can do some wild plays.
So are you trying to compare him to Justin?
Yeah.
When the Bears drafted Justin?
Yeah, because you got to think about it. Justin Fields had Chris Olave. He had the guy from he's got Wilson from the Jets, and he had all these star receivers with him before he was drafted. And he goes to Chicago and doesn't have barely half of that. And you see what we got. He had to run for his life. You know, he didn't have a 5-star blocking, offensive lineman in front of him. Now Daniels held the ball a lot. So, and
Justin did too. As much as I like him too,
he took a lot of hits. I think that's what's going to happen to him. And here, hopefully, he learns sooner than later that the guys hitting him in the NFL are a lot stronger and bigger than the ones that were hitting him in the SEC. So,
absolutely.
I think he's still going to be set up pretty well though because of the system that he was running at LSU though, because he was going through those reads. You know what I'm saying? Multiple reads to get the job done. I think that puts him, in a good spot. Yeah. Obviously, back to Darius' point when he said it a while ago, these players, they got to step up and develop too, along with the coaching staff. You got to put these guys in great position to succeed. So we'll see.
But they got Austin Eckler,
They picked him up. He went to the Red. He went to Washington.
Yeah. They got Austin Eckler. They got Austin Eckler. So they're gonna do a lot of running of the football. You know what I mean? And that's gonna help.
They're gonna be able to put up points. They're gonna be able to put up points.
That's gonna help Daniels out a lot. You know what I'm saying? The ability to run football.
Facts.
Yeah. And a guy who wants to be multifaceted, who wants to tote the rock a little bit more or be used in the passing game more. Yeah, I got the Bears. Like I've already told everybody, they already know I'm about to make my boy BJ's blood pressure go out. I got us going 14-3. But,
Unbelievable. The first year.
Bobby about to punch me through the screen.
The first year.
Bro,
I'm very confident in the team, though. I'm very confident.
If Caleb is 14-3, it's going to be media.
Everything.
It's going to be really media people talking about the Bears going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, might as well.
That's crazy.
I don't think the Bears are ready for the Super Bowl just yet.
Look, I already
not yet.
Darius, didn't I say that? I said my expectations get to the NFC Championship game.
And what did I tell
this
you?
Year, the first
what
year.
What did I tell you?
We'll be happy if it happens.
I hope you're right.
Come on,
right? Keep telling them that too.
I hope you're right.
For real.
Yeah, I'm very confident, man. And look, I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm just, I'm just trying to not. It's not so much that I'm just trying to like. But look, I'm just saying what it is. I'm talking it into existence. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah,
I'm gonna talk this into existence.
Hey, we with it.
You know what
ain't
I'm
mad at you not one bit.
Hell no. Hey.
And just like I'm gonna talk this into existence by getting these likes and subscribes in, you know what I'm saying? Hit that like button, show some love, you know what I'm saying?
Hit that like and subscribe.
It's the only way we're gonna be able to keep doing this, you know what I'm saying? So we appreciate everybody in the chats right now. I mean, y'all got this stuff jumping. I'm probably driving y'all crazy with these predictions. Y'all got y'all probably people, man,
hey,
up in Xanax right now. Y'all got I got BJ about to lose his mind. But hey,
14 games.
Yes.
I can see 12. I can see 12. And that's if everything falls into place. But 14, the Bears will have to win the division 100%.
And that's what I've been saying. Look, Bobby already laid it out. Bobby's already laid it out.
Put that schedule back up. Who are the three teams, the only three teams that we're going to lose to?
Okay, I'll show you. Let me bring that on up.
Yeah, bring that up. Because I just...
All right. The teams that we are losing to, I'm going to point them out right now.
Okay.
All right. We are going to lose to Jacksonville.
Woo! Jacksonville.
Yep. We're going to lose to Jacksonville in the upset. We're going to lose to San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna lose that game that where is it at? I'm trying to find it on here. Where is it? Where they at? We're gonna lose at Arizona. That was
Arizona. Oh hell no, picking what?
trap game.
Hold on. We
The trap
beating
game on the
Arizona.
road.
I mean, we beating Houston, but losing to Arizona.
Yeah, I don't get that one.
Trap game, man. The trap game.
Okay.
It's a trap game.
Well, I'm gonna tell you.
I think
right now,
I'm saying it
gonna
only
be
because
at that
we're
game,
going.
and I'll make
Because
sure
look,
they
we're
don't
going
lose
all
that
the way
game.
from the East Coast all the way to the West Coast, and the Bears. The Bears. They haven't done well whenever they've had that happen on the road. When they've been on the road, where they start on the East Coast, go to the West Coast like that. They've never had a good record like that. They've always gone 1-1, or if they lose both games. And you're going from Washington D.C. all the way out to Arizona. You know what I'm saying? So,
but it's Arizona though.
I think
It's the
Arizona's a tricky
Cardinals.
team. The Cardinals
No,
are a tricky
I
team.
don't think there's nothing tricky about it. The Cardinals.
I don't know. Marvin Harrison might might pull something off. I didn't say that we were gonna get blown out or anything. I'm just saying those are the teams I see us losing to. The reason why I don't say we're gonna lose to Houston is because we're gonna play them August 1st. So we have tape on them, and we've already would have been.
Nah,
that
that ain't
don't
the
count.
tape you
August
want,
1st,
sir.
No. We have
probably
tape
won't
on CJ Stroud, and we are going to be in the
He
Hall
might
of
not
Fame
even play
game
that
against
game.
them. We're going to be
man.
familiarized with them and their scheme. That's still tape, regardless of if it's the same players or
The
not.
guys that's gonna
Still
be
have to go
playing
out
in
there.
that game. The
Not
guys
gonna be
that's
on the
gonna be
team.
playing in that Hall of
Not
Fame
gonna be on the
game,
Bro, what?
bruh.
Hey,
Some-
Stephon
most
Diggs
of the
has to play
guys
the
playing
game.
in that Hall of Fame game.
Stephon Diggs is playing. He's got to play. He's gonna get acclimated with his quarterback.
Man,
Not the first game. Not the first
CJ
game.
Stroud is not playing in that Hall of Fame game, bro. He not doing that.
Nah,
We'll
He's
see.
not a
Playing
rookie.
in
If
that
he
Hall
was
of
a rookie,
Fame
I'll
game,
say
bro.
yes.
The
I
guy
think
playing in that
Taylor
Hall of
played the
Fame
first
game,
because he's a
man.
rookie.
They gonna be working for UPS and FedEx. I'm telling
Bro
you,
said
bro.
they gonna be delivering boxes.
Yeah, it's gonna be one or two.
And plus, it's
you know what I'm saying, one or
preseason.
two
None of
that
those
get
teams
through
are
there.
showing you their full package. They running.
It's
basic
gonna be a
ass
very
plays.
Manila, bro. That
Yeah,
game.
they're running basic plays. That's you can't get nothing from the preseason.
You will not. You won't get nothing from that one.
Right.
That Hall of Fame game. No.
Yes, we are
man.
sweeping the division. That is what I'm saying.
I say we go 5-1 in the division. I don't know about sweeping because I don't think we're gonna beat the Packers twice. I think we'll get one out of the Packers, but I don't know if we're gonna beat the Packers twice. I would love to beat the Packers twice, but I don't think we can. Not this year.
I guess that's the homer in me because I'm not saying that we're not going to beat the damn Packers until that happens. So damn that. No,
I like the 4-2 division. I like the 4-2
That's what I'm going
division.
forward to.
That's cool.
that's the absolute floor I will take. But if any of those games happens to be a loss to the Packers, I will riot in the goddamn streets.
But you got some people saying we're gonna lose to the Colts. And
So who?
The Colts.
Because
I can see that. I can see it.
because of
They
Richardson.
will.
I don't have no faith in
that's a
Richardson,
tricky game. I think that's a tricky game.
I think
I
that's
think
the
that's a setup
the
game.
trap game you talking about. That's the one.
I think that's it. I think that's a trap game.
I don't have no faith in Richardson, man. I don't. Bro, I live in SEC country, bro. I've seen Richardson, man. Turnover machine, bro.
Yeah.
But let's get them turnovers. Let's go.
Bro.
I should go to that
Appreciate
game.
you, Tracks. Appreciate you, brother.
I'm right here. Should go to the game.
Yes. Oh yeah, I am trying to find a way to get together, do some tailgating out there for one of the games this year. So, you know what I'm saying? May not be able to afford a ticket, but I'm gonna be out there in the parking lot tailgating. So
Hey, we'll plug the TV up out there.
There you go.
Hey, I'm bringing at least like 2-3 grills, and at least I'm trying to bring at least like 175 pounds worth of meat. You know what I'm
about to say a couple of coolers, a couple of grills, make it all real, baby.
Yes, sir.
Come on now.
I'll be there. Look, I'm gonna be broadcasting live when I come out to one of the games too. So I'm gonna broadcast. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all know that I'm there. So
All right.
you know what I'm saying. So if y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all, you know what I'm saying, you're a little hungry. You know what I'm saying. I'm gonna have plenty of brisket and ribs and whatnot for you.
Do that. Send an invite. We in there.
Yes, sir. You know, I got you. And you know, I hope you know that I'm gonna say, you know, I drink that You know what I'm saying? I drink the Henny and I drink the Henny, bro. So I'm gonna have
I
plenty
drink
of
Henny. I ride with tequila. You know, you're getting a little older. You gotta take a little light sometimes. You know, a little light.
I mix it all with Grand Marnier, baby.
And
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? I'm getting the good.
Nothing wrong
I'm getting the
with
really.
that.
I get the really big bottles of Hennessy because I work at Costco, so I can get the really big ones for a nice price. So you know what I'm saying?
You the guy then.
Okay.
Well,
you the man.
oh yeah, you know
the
I'm doing
man.
shameless promotion for my job. You know what I'm saying? You want me to give my job free publicity. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't do the, you know what I'm saying? They don't, you know, on some Costco, they don't do you know what I'm saying? They don't do the advertising. So this is my free advertisement. Shout out to Costco. You know what I'm saying?
If you know, you know. That's how they
Yes, sir.
operate.
He said, yeah, brother. I'm going down this year for tailgate.
Hold on, where's this conversation going?
Pause. Yeah, he had to say pause.
Right. So long. What we
Where's
doing?
this conversation going?
What we doing?
Hey guys.
Yo,
All right,
wow.
Bobby. Any final thoughts before we head on out tonight?
Nah, man, just appreciate y'all for having me on. It was great talking, you know, what I love talking about all the time, and that's these sports, my sports team. Even though they can drive me crazy, I still love them because I'm going to represent the crib. But anytime, just let me know. My schedule be busy, but I can work it in, so just let me know. Appreciate y'all for having me, man.
Appreciate you being
brother.
here.
Anytime.
Appreciate you being
Too,
here.
bro.
We went a little longer
Coming
than we
through,
normally
man.
like. Oh, but hey, you know what I'm saying? When you got a special guest like Bobby, you got to do that. You know what I'm saying? We got to.
Appreciate that.
All right, so that's gonna be it for tonight, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, please like, share, and subscribe. You know, share the good love and vibes out there. And you know what I'm saying? Chicago up, bear down. We love you all. Please hit that like, subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all our sponsors out there. You know what I'm saying? TC Road of Wonders, you know, Underdog Fantasy, River TC oh my goodness. Serendipity Ice Cream. And we got, oh man, we got River Street Tavern in the building for us, and we got Bridges scorecard, and then we also have Elite Icon, you know, sports memorabilia as well. We appreciate them as one of our newest sponsors that came through. So we appreciate you all for, you know, making this possible. Shout out to all you guys out there, you know, supporting the show. We appreciate you guys and all you great fans out there watching tonight. So it's all good, Robert. You know what I'm saying? You can always catch the replay, my brother. We love you too, man. We love you too, man.
Hey, I got one thing before we sign out. Shout out to the Chicago Sports Podcast team, the family. Shout out to Q. We'll catch you next week, homie.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for coming through, Bobby. We appreciate you.
Sir.
BJ, Pinky, thank you guys. You guys are awesome as usual. You know what I'm saying? Peace and love to everybody. Bear down.
Yes, sir.
Bear down.
Sure. All right, Bob, you can send us off today as the special guest.
Oh, well, thank y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir. Bear down, everybody.
Bear
See ya.
down.